I like it. It's exactly as I pictured. Quiet, pleasant village. Not too large. The perfect place for a new school teacher to begin his career. Well, to be honest, I did spend mornings for 2 years in Moscow teaching tiny dots, rudimentary spelling, and numbers, but this is my first bona fide appointment as a full-time schoolmaster. Actually, I never even heard of Kolyachikov until I saw an advertisement that day. Dr. Subritsky placed it in college journal. Even though the position was in a remote village in Ukraine, I jumped at the chance. I have this passion for teaching. Greek, Latin, astronomy, classic literature. I get goosebumps just thinking about it. I don't see anyone around. Maybe I'm a little early. I'm one of those extremely eager and enthusiastic people who's up at the crack of dawn ready to begin his work. This is a very, very auspicious day in my life.
Elena! Let me go! Marushka! Olga! Where are you?
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Have you seen 2 dozen sheep?
2 dozen sheep?
Yes, there were 14 of them.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, if you see them, would you give them a message?
A message for the sheep?
Yes! Tell them the shepherd is looking for them, and they should tell you where they are, and I'll come and get them. Thank you!
Excuse me. What is your name, please?
Ah, Snetsky.
And your first name?
Oh, how soon do you need it?
Forget your first name.
Oh, I did.
I am Leon Stepanovich Kolchinsky. I'm your new schoolmaster.
Is that a fact? Well, I'm very honored to meet you, new schoolmaster. Will you be staying the night?
Oh, you don't understand. Kolyachikov will be my new home. I will live here and teach here. I am, if I may say, a very excellent teacher.
Oh, they all were. They came by the thousands, but not one of them lasted through the very first time. Oh. It's so hard to blow these. I wonder how the sheep do it.
You've had thousands of teachers?
More, hundreds. Where are these people? Oh, stupid in Kolyachikov. This is the town or village more stupid in all of modern Poland.
Russia.
Oh, whatever. All good people, mind you, just not a decent grain among them. Oh, that felt so good. Oh, I just opened my ears. I thought you were whispering.
Are you telling me that every man, woman, and child...
Oh, stupid. Including me. Talk to me another 10 minutes and you'll begin to notice.
I was hired by Dr. Subritsky to teach his daughter.
Ah! Teach his daughter! Impossible! The girl is hopeless. 19 years old and she just recently learned how to sit down. She doesn't even know the difference between a cow and a dog. Not that that's an easy subject, mind you.
I didn't think anything of it when I first read it, but I did notice that every word in the advertisement was misspelled. I'm sure Dr. Subritsky can explain. I am your chat, Snetsky.
Oh, as did I, Master Kolchinsky. You know, he's not the only one who can have private thoughts. I can have private thoughts as well! The trouble is, I can't seem to think of it or to have it private. Oh, I must be on my way. Good day, Schoolmaster.
I'm sure we'll meet again.
Oh, of course. Just mention my name to anyone. Snetsky the sheep loser.
Nine o'clock and all's well. 9 o'clock in the village of Kolyachikov. 9 o'clock and all's well. 9 o'clock and all's well.
Yes. Oh, good morning, postman.
Ah, good morning, Butcher.
Beautiful sunny day, isn't it?
Is it? I haven't looked up yet. Oh, yes, lovely. It's very nice, very nice.
Oh, do I have any mail?
No, I'm sorry. I'm the postman. I have all the mail.
My sister in Odessa isn't feeling very well. I was hoping I would hear from her.
Oh, it is very hard to hear all the way from Odessa.
Yeah, you're right, I don't get it.
Well, perhaps you want a letter. Here, I'll take a look. Fish, fresh fish. Nice, fresh, flat, and halibut. A good piece of cod for lunch.
Good morning, Yechna.
How about a nice piece of haddock? Isn't it a beautiful fish?
What do you mean, fish? These are flowers.
They didn't catch anything today. Why should I suffer because the fisherman had a bad day? Try the carpet. Smells gorgeous. I couldn't find the letter from your sister, Silovich, but I found a nice letter from the shoemaker's cousin. Would you like it?
Is she sick? No. I hate reading bad news.
No. She's in perfect health. Here, take it. You'll enjoy it. Can you believe my daughter hasn't written to me in over 1 year? Doesn't your daughter live with you? Well, it's a good thing. Otherwise, I would never hear from her.
Oh, good morning. I am Leon Stepanovich Kolchinsky, and I'm in the school master.
Ah, Mishkin the postman.
Slovich, the butcher.
Yachna the vendor.
How do you do? I was just talking to a shepherd named Snetsky.
Oh, yes, something Schnetsky? Yeah, we know well.
He was pleasant enough, although I don't mean to seem unkind, somewhat deficient in his mental awareness.
Ah, that's Snetsky, all right. He was kicked in the head by a horse.
Oh, what a pity. When was that?
Tuesday. And Wednesday, twice on Friday, and all day Saturday.
Yeah.
Well, what lovely and fertile wares we have had. Perhaps I'd like to buy some for my new employer. How much are they?
Oh, the flounder is 2 kopecks, and the halibut is 3.
I beg your pardon?
If it is too much, I have a nice white fish for 1.5.
Perhaps the dialect is a little different in this part of the country. Well, I'm very eager to begin my new duties. Would one of you point me in the direction of Dr. Zabritsky's home?
That way. That way. That way. I see.
Perhaps I'll go in the one direction you haven't pointed. Oh, hello. Have you found your seat?
Oh, no, not yet.
Who was that?
Oh, the new school teacher.
Another one? I just met one a few minutes ago. Oh, they must be having a convention here.
Oh, Count Yuskevich up on the hill is not going to be very happy about this.
Oh, that's right. Count Yuskevich does not like new school teachers.
Why?
He's afraid they'll break the curse.
What curse?
The curse that made us stupid since the day we were born.
Oh, that one.
Yes. See, I've been stupid for 31 years. What about you, Snetsky?
Oh, I'll be done 43 next July.
And you, Slovich?
41 for me. What about you, Yashna?
I just turned the corner of 26.
That corner must be 40 miles from here.
K-E-5-L-A-R-D. is a threat?
I don't know. Sounds good to me. Alright. I'm going to check blood pressure. Sit back and relax and breathe. Yes. Yes. Very interesting.
So, am I in good health?
Oh, the best of health. You live to be 80.
But I'm 79 now.
Well, you've got a wonderful year ahead.
Good. I must keep my strength up. I am a magistrate. Law and order must be preserved.
Yes, yes. Oh, did you want a prescription?
For what?
I don't know. Some people like prescriptions. Oh, wait. I have something for you. Aha, here. Take this to the druggist. Take out something you like and take it, 3 times a day. With a little water.
How much oil you got there?
Oh, forget it. If I ever go to medical school, you can send me a legal cert.
Thank you, doctor.
Nikolai! He's here! He's come here! I got 2 minutes ago. He looks young, strong, determined. Maybe this will be the one, Nikolai. Maybe this one will finally be our salvation!
Calm yourself, man. Pause that. Hold there until we...
Oh, the new... what to call it? They're the ones who they come in no, we had one once, but no more.
Oh, God, I know what you mean, yes.
Yes, they come and they have the place and then you go to the place.
Yes, and they point to you and they say,
Yes.
so they ask you.
Oh, yes, and if you don't, then they say, well, I lift you and next time I'll neck you and
He's just outside.
Oh, yes, it's just on the street.
Oh, join in, my dear, join in.
Okay.
Oh, and pray God, this is the one who delivered us and all of Gulianchikov from this dreadful, this terrible, oh God, what is it there again?
I know what you mean. It sounds like nurse. Or hearse. Or something like that.
Or something like that. Or is it a no?
Oh, have enough.
Oh, yes, open it.
Nikolai,
Turn it the other way, darling, the other way.
won't you come in, young man?
Dr. Zubritsky, Madam Zubritsky, I am delighted to be in Gulianchikov. I am Leon Stepanovich Stolchinsky.
Oh, so you are the new.
Yes, I am he.
It's here. The new.
But you look so young to be a...
Not at all. I think that the time you will find that I am, if I may say, one of the best young... Well, actually, I don't know the same to be modest.
Oh no, please be a modest. We love it.
Oh, yes, the more modest, the better. The best young what?
The best young teacher of all of Russia!
A teacher! He's a teacher! Lenin, the new teacher is
Oh,
here.
thank God the new teacher is here.
Well, I am most overwhelmed by your warm and gratifying reception.
Oh, make yourself at home, teacher. Take up your dog, teacher. Lenin, bring the teacher a cup of tea. Sit down, teacher.
Oh, would you like a cup of tea, teacher, or maybe some pen and paper, teacher? Oh, perhaps you would like to start teaching right away, teacher.
Well, no one is more eager than I am. Madam Zubritsky, these are for you.
Oh, what fish! I saw them on sale this morning. Thank you.
So sad. means so much to us. It has been so long since anyone has asked us a good school question before. Please!
Of course. Well, there are questions. Would you like a question on mathematics? Or maybe a scientific question? Or perhaps a philosophical question? Any question at all?
The first one. The first one sounds good. The philosophical question, est-ce que c'est?
Of course. What is the purpose of man's existence?
What a question. Lenya, have you ever heard such a beautiful question?
To think someone would ask us a question like that.
Aren't you interested in the answer?
Not today, thank you. To be asked one question like that in a lifetime is more than we ever expected. The answer must go to someone far more worthy than we are.
But it's your birthright. Knowledge is everyone's birthright.
Everyone not born in Kulianchikov.
I don't understand.
You would if you knew about the nurse.
What nurse?
No, not the nurse. The herbs.
The hearse.
No, I think he means horse.
What kind of purse?
The kind of purse that inflicts the wrath of God upon all those poor souls unfortunate enough to be born in this miserable village.
Doctor, do you mean perhaps a curse?
Of course! That's what it is. I know it sounded like that.
We were so close, so close.
So close.
What is this curse you speak of, Doctor?
When? Over the curtains!
But I can't draw curtains. I can draw a cat. Or a fish.
Oh, never mind. Lower your voice.
How low do you want my voice? Lower?
That's low enough. Quick, bring the buckets on the shelf. Young man, have you ever heard of the curse of Kolyachikov?
I can't say that I have.
You can't say that. It's not hard, even Lenya can say it.
The curse of Kolyachikov.
What is this curse, Doctor?
200 years ago, a curse was put on this village that struck down every man, woman, child, and domestic animal, including all of their ancestors for generations to come. With each and every one of them, and you'll find this part particularly hard to believe, with no more intelligence than a bump on a log.
Doctor, I don't believe in curses. Curses are just old wives' tales.
Oh, no. You're thinking of Noichka. In Noichka, all of the old wives have tales. That was their curse. Ours is altogether different.
But who would want to inflict such cruel punishment on such a peaceful and simple village?
Ah, who indeed? It's all documented right here in the Book of Curses. I thought you said you dusted this.
I did. I put dust on it yesterday.
Here, read the books. The page is marked.
It's all stuck together.
Oh, we marked it with maple syrup. Read it to us.
On the morning of April 11, 1691, two young people fell hopelessly in love.
Oh, I knew it.
Whenever young people fall in love, you know a curse is coming.
But surely you've heard all this before.
Oh, many times. But we never understand it. It's a very well thought out course.
What happens?
The boy was a handsome but illiterate farmer named Casimir Yusevich. The girl was the daughter of the most learned man in the town. Mikhail Zubritsky.
Zubritsky? I think I've heard that name before.
Wait a minute, I've seen it! On my front door, somewhere in this neighborhood.
It's on your front door. Your name is Zubritsky?
Wait a minute. That would mean that the young man in the curse may possibly be related to our front door!
Mind you, dealing with intelligentsia now. I continue. The girl's name was Sophia. May I ask the name of your daughter?
Sophia.
Sophia. Sophia Zubritsky. The identical name of the girl in the curse over 200 years ago?
I can't believe it. I won't believe it! Unless our daughter has been lying about her age.
The match was doomed from the start. As soon as Sophia's father learned that young Casimir was illiterate, he forbade Sophia from ever seeing him ever again. 6 months later, Sophia married a young student. In that winter, Casimir, distraught and despondent, took his life by plowing his own grave and plunging himself in. Upon hearing of his son's death, Casimir's father, Vladimir Tusinovich, Casimir's father, Vladimir Yusukovich, Casimir's father, Vladimir Yusukovich, who caused people to tremble at the mention of his name.
Next time, don't mention his name.
Casimir's father, Vladimir, and so, sometimes known as the sorcerer, because of his abilities to summon the powers of the devil himself, with all of his wrath and fury down upon Klinchikov.
Oh, here it comes, here it comes!
A curse! A curse upon Sophia Zubritsky, murder of my only son. May she be struck down the ignorance that caused my son's death. May stupidity engulf her brain. May incompetence encumber her faculties. May reason become unreasonable and common sense become uncommon. May her children be cursed as well. May all their children be cursed for eternity. May all who dwell in this poor, pitiful village be born in ignorance and die in ignorance, unable to leave this pitiful village until my final vengeance has been satisfied.
Oh, that would explain why the train doesn't stop here. Yes?
Yes.
My initial impulse was to panic. Even my secondary impulse was to panic. To educate is one thing. To break curses is another.
Excuse me. Are you alright, Mr. Pugit?
Yes, I was just thinking.
Lena! He was thinking!
He was thinking.
What's it like?
You mean you don't know what thinking is like?
I don't! And she certainly doesn't.
Thinking is the thoughts that come to one's brain. The process which enables us to make decisions.
Decisions? Oh, no, I don't think we're capable of that.
But surely you know what it is you want.
Oh, dear God, yes. We desperately want someone to help us. Well, not so much for us, we've lived our lives, but for your daughter, our sweet, sweet Sophia.
Did you just hear what you just said?
No, I wasn't listening.
You made a decision to help your daughter. You thought about it. You're capable of thought. You think.
No, it just came out.
Out of your head, where your brain is lodged, the center of thoughts. And if you're capable of having one tiny, infinitesimal, insignificant thought, then you are capable of expanding those thoughts into ideas, ideas into comprehension, comprehension into creativity, and finally, supreme intelligence.
Would I be able to open up jars?
by the everyday painstaking work of education. I would like to begin by seeing your daughter, Sophia.
Oh, Sophia.
Yes, it occurs to me that since the curse started with the young Sophia over 200 years ago, the key to breaking it lies within her direct descent. May I see her?
Oh, not from here. She's in her room. We've never for you.
No, dovedi schoolmeesteres?
But she may be taking her singing lessons.
She takes singing lessons. From whom?
A canary. He does the best he can.
No words, Michael. Just the tunes.
I understand. The girl now, please.
Okay, now remember though, it's upstairs and to the left. The left. The left. You'll find her a most delicate and sensitive girl. Not like the others in the village. She has so many interests, always occupied.
Occupied. With what?
Oh, she likes to do interesting things. You know, like touching things. Wood, paper, metal. She also likes drinking water.
Master Tolchinsky, may I present our daughter, Sophia Irina Ilidia Zubritsky. Sophia, may I introduce the new schoolmaster, Leon Tolchinsky.
Miss Zubritsky. Is that my breath that has just been taken away? Is this vision before me human, or have I too been cast under the spell? I have never felt such a stirring beneath my breast. Oh, watch yourself, Leon. She is your pupil, not the object of your dormant feelings and passion. Excuse me.
Do you know what he was just doing, Sophia? He was thinking. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, Mama.
No, Papa. She is Mama, and I am Papa.
Miss Zubritsky, would you please sit down?
Oh, she did it, she did it! Now wasn't that a beautiful scene?
Yes, very lovely. Miss Zubritsky, may I call you Sophia?
Sophia?
That's your name, sweetheart.
Say yes, darling. Yes, you may call me Sophia.
Please, madam, we must allow the girl to speak for herself. Miss Zubritsky, I would like very much to be your friend. Would it please you if I called you Sophia?
I would be very pleased to have you call me Sophia.
See, there you are.
I'm so proud, so proud.
Please, madam, it is very distracting to the girl's concentration. Miss Zubritsky, I have come a very long way to help you with your education. It occurs to me, under ordinary circumstances, you have the capability of becoming an extremely bright and intelligent young woman, with enormous powers of reason. But someone has put a cloud over these powers, and it is my intention to remove this cloud, so that enlightenment can once more shine through those unbelievably crystal clear blue eyes. But I need your help. Would you give me that help?
Yes, you may call me Sophia.
It's 2 in a row.
Patience, Bill. Nothing in life comes easy. I would like to begin by asking you a few questions. It occurs to me that if we would like to begin your education, it's important that we know of which a place to start. I would like to begin by asking you, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color?
Yes, is it red? Or blue? Or green? Or orange? Any color at all. Which is your favorite?
I used to know that.
Now, I will ask you one more time, Sophie. What is favorite color?
Why is he being so hard on her? This isn't a university.
My favorite color
Yes,
is yellow.
yellow. Her favorite color is yellow. Why is yellow your favorite color, Sophia?
Because it doesn't stick to your fingers as much.
Oh, I think she's wrong. I think it's blue that doesn't stick to your fingers as much.
That is a very interesting answer, Sophia. There is a certain logic to her response. The fact that logic escapes me completely doesn't alter the fact that she has something in mind. I continue. I am now going to ask you to make a wish. Do you know what a wish is, Sophia?
Yes, a wish is something to hope for that doesn't come true.
Well, perhaps we could change it. If you can make a wish that did come true. Any wish at all. What would you wish for?
What would I wish for?
Yes, Sophia. What would you wish for?
I would wish that I could fly like a bird, to soar over buildings and trees, to float on the wind and be carried far away, over mountains and lakes, over forests and rivers, to meet people in other villages, to see what the world was like, to know all the things that I shall never know because I must always remain here, in this place.
Sophia, that is the most beautiful wish I've ever heard. Do you know what a wish means? To fly like a bird means to soar, to break the bonds that chain to her ignorance. She wants to grow. She wants knowledge. And it is my intention, with every fiber of my being, to give her this knowledge. And I, Leon Stepanovich Kolchinsky, shall make Sophia Zubritsky's wish come true.
If you could do that, Schoolmaster, I would be in your debt. Whatever.
She touches me so. The education of Sophia Zubritsky must begin at once. What language shall we begin our studies with, Sophia?
Slavic, I think.
That.
A very hard language, Leonard. Hardly anyone speaks it anymore.
As long as she gets a few phrases, it's enough to live in her.
Am I through for today?
Yes.
Then I shall go to my room.
What has she given from the chair? What? Oh, you didn't see it! Sophia, do it again!
That is not necessary. She's already past getting up from chess.
They're so much smarter than our day.
Until tomorrow, Schoolmaster.
I have never looked forward to a day as much as tomorrow's.
I think you are the most beautiful school teacher I have ever seen. I pray that you don't despair of Kilichikov and that you will stay with us. Whatever.
She found the door! She found the door!
Oh. I've never seen our Sophia so radiant. Leonard, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm not even thinking what I'm thinking. What are you talking about?
I think our Sophia has taken a liking to the new schoolmaster.
Oh, if it is true, Doctor, standing before you is the happiest man, the happiest planet in the universe. Tell me, is she spoken for?
Spoken?
For? Does she have any suitors? Any young men desperately in love with her?
We do not talk of such things.
Why not?
There is no one at all. Not even him.
Him?
He doesn't mean him. He meant someone who isn't him.
There is someone. Who is it? I must know. It's of the utmost importance to me.
If I tell you who him was, you must promise never to say it was I who told you it was him.
I promise. I can't say that I have.
You can't say that. It's not hard, even Lenny can say that.
Count Gregor!
I can say it. Who is he?
You know, he's one of them. The one who put the curse on us.
You mean a Yuskevich?
The last of his line.
Tell me about him, Sophia.
He proposes marriage twice a day.
Twice a day?
6:15 in the mornings, 7:20 at nights.
He cares for me that much.
He cares only about avenging his ancestors. If a Yuskevich marries a Zubritsky, they will be satisfied and the Norse will be over.
Well, what does she care for him?
She has said no many times, but she cannot resist much longer. The poor girl wants to sleep late just one morning.
Tell me about this Yuskevich. What is he like?
You know, like the rest of us.
You mean he is cursed as well?
He still lives in Kulienchikov. He's not permitted to live here either.
I understand. If I have a rival, then I am more determined than ever to break the curse. I shall return at 8 o'clock sharp. The education of Sophia Zubritsky shall begin in the morning. Oh, in all my excitement, I almost forgot to ask. What about lodgings?
Oh, don't worry about it. We'll be very comfortable right now.
Of course. Good night.
Oh, wait, Master Kolchinsky, if you would be so kind to, please ask us again. Ask us the question that makes us feel important.
Of course. What is the purpose of man's existence?
I won't choke up again! I'm sorry I
Wait a minute. I think I know the answer.
To the purpose of man's existence?
What are you talking about?
Yes, it's true. When I first heard it, I didn't understand, but now, suddenly something came to me. I know my limitations, but still, I think I really know the answer. Oh my God, what if I'm right?
Tell me, Doctor. Tell me what you think the answer is.
I think it's 12.
12.
It's wrong. I can tell by your face. 14.
I think you missed the one.
No, it's less than 100. I know that. Even I'm not that stupid. 83? No, 46.
I think you missed the one. We'll talk about it when we get to philosophy. Until then, good night.
Why couldn't you leave well enough alone? Why must you have all the answers? Aren't questions beautiful enough?
12!
What if I was right? Oh, I could have sold the answer. We could have made a fortune.
That is it. I am leaving now. I thought I would stay and try and break the curse, but as soon as he said 12, I knew there was no chance. What I must do now is try and forget Sophia. I must.
Schoolmaster!
Sophia, where are you?
Down here. Down. I have to see you once more.
Without the app, it is cold like air to come down with a chill.
Oh, I never catch colds.
You don't.
I tried, I just never learned how to do it.
Well, some things aren't worth knowing.
I know that something has happened a long time ago that prevents me from knowing what happened a long time ago. If only you knew me the way I might have been instead of the way that I am.
But if you were not the way you are, then I would have never come to become the way you might have been. Oh, be careful with her. You're beginning to think like her.
Could you someone who never became the way I might have been?
Could I ever care for someone who never became? I see what you mean. I can. I will. I shall. I do. I have.
Is that what you're thinking? It's hard to follow.
If it sounds like gibberish, Sophie, it's because that's what you do to me. Sometimes when thoughts come from the heart, they seem to trip over the tongue.
Then I must watch where I walk when you speak. I must go. Everything depends upon tomorrow.
And if not tomorrow, then the tomorrow after tomorrow. And all the tomorrows for the rest of my days. If that's what it takes.
No, just tomorrow. If we fail, we shall never see each other again.
Never see each other? What do you mean?
I never know what I mean. I do have thoughts, but they seem to disappear when they reach my lips.
If I ever reached your lips, Sophia, I would never disappear.
Would you like to kiss me?
With all of my heart.
No, I meant with your lips.
An even better suggestion.
Come up here, Leon. Hug me.
Sophia, where are you?
Up here.
If only she were ugly, I'd be halfway home by now. You stay there. I'll come to you.
All right.
After a while, you get the hang of it.
Here I
I kiss you, Sophia.
am. I felt a strange flutter in my heart.
So did I.
You felt a flutter in my heart as well? How alike we are! And yet, your hair is so much shorter. I must go. I'm about to fall asleep and I want to make it to my bed in time.
I know the dangers of loving such a simple soul. It would mean a lifetime of sweet and blissful passion. Very short conversations at breakfast. Oh, I best find some comfortable lodgings.
Was that you?
I beg your pardon?
Were you the one who made that dreadful noise?
No, Snetsky, that is done caused by a buildup of atmospheric pressures in the skies.
Well, whoever did it is going to get Count Yushkevich very angry at us.
Count Yushkevich.
He's the one who lives on top of that hill. Every time we make that noise, he throws water down on us.
No, Snitsky, that is rain.
Umbrellas! Umbrellas for sale! Get your umbrellas before he throws the water!
Yechna, no one throws the water. That is rain caused by a buildup of moisture in the clouds above us.
You can tell that to these fools, but I used to be a substitute teacher. Umbrellas!
Would either one of you know of a place that I can stay?
Hey,
What's going on? What's all the racket?
I knew it. I knew he would throw water down on us today. Every time I wash my gown, you know he's going to throw the water.
Mishkin, would you know of a place to stay? It's time for Count Yushkevich to propose again.
You know, this could be the day. One yes from her, and we'd all be smart again.
You mean you want Sophia to marry him?
Well, if she wanted to, but it would be nice to remember my first name.
But that is a terrible sacrifice to ask of her. Surely you wouldn't ask her to do that.
What kind of sacrifice? To live on a big house up on the hill? Or to have little macaroons whenever you want? Or to have a maid brush
But does she love him?
I beg your pardon?
Does she love him?
Oh, yeah, we don't have it.
Have any what? Love?
It's part of the curse.
I don't understand.
Oh, I hear him coming. Look, you better go, schoolmaster. He doesn't like it when people are around.
Yechna, is it true there is no love in Koenichikov?
I wouldn't know. My late husband has gone almost 14 years.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's a long time to be late. I wish he was dead.
I'm breaking out in a cold sweat. The possibility of losing Sophia. It terrifies me. Oh, I'm going to East.
Sophia! Sweet Sophia, time to wake up, my pretty one. Time to get proposed to. She is asleep. Perhaps a pebble will awaken her. Get a pebble. Throw the pebble. Not so hard. Who needs it? It is I, Count Yuskevich. Oh, good evening, sir. Oh. I've come to propose. Well, you're a little late for it. I'm married almost 26 years.
Why?
I'm not here when you're for the 2 months.
Some bandages. My feet are bleeding.
Oh, it is I, Madam Zabrinsky, Count Yuskevich. I've come to propose. To Sophia. Sophia, my daughter.
Oh, she's putting water on the drinks. They're on fire.
The drinks are on fire?
Well, I had to light something. I couldn't find my candle.
Papa, what's going on?
Oh, did you wake you, darling?
No, I was leading by the light of the days.
I must be crazy trying to marry into this family. Count Yuskevich wants to propose to you again, darling. Go ahead, Count Yuskevich. Well, can't we be alone? No, of course not. I think Sophia should hear this too. Very well, very good. Will you marry me, Sophia?
This is so romantic. I just wish my feet weren't bleeding.
I'm sorry, Count Yuskevich, but marriage is a very great step that I do not wish to take while I do not have the intelligence to know what I'm stepping into. Good night, sir.
Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa. Oh, good night, son. And darling, will you please read
I do not give up easily. I'll be back in the morning. Good night, you Grace.
Oh, good night, Ray.
Ah, what are you doing? You're burning my mustache. Having them for in-laws is a curse. Worse than the curse.
Pray God it never happened.
Who said that? Who's there? Come out, I say.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just walking by.
I know who you are. You are the new schoolmaster who has come here in a pathetic attempt to break the curse of Koenichikov.
As I have just witnessed your pathetic attempt to break the curse of Koenichikov by marrying Sophia.
Everyone's a critic. The curse can only be broken if you can educate her, which he can't, or if she marries me.
Which apparently she won't. Why don't you pursue some other girl?
Ah, because Sophia is beautiful. Have you seen the other girls in the village? They all look like me.
For a man with such power, you seem to have an inordinate lack of self-esteem. I am sorry for you. Good day.
Not good day.
1 day! I beg your pardon?
Were you not aware that in 5 years of one short day you have not succeeded in raising your intellect? You must be gone from this village. To remain for even 1 second past the allotted time means you will fall victim to the curse itself.
Threaten me all you would like, sir, but I will never leave. To be quite honest, I love Sophia Zubritsky.
Love? There is no love in Koenchnikov. It's all part of the curse.
You mean Sophia cannot love me?
You have 1 day to find that out. 1 simple day, 25 measly hours.
Well, 24.
What?
There are 24 hours in a day, sir.
I believe you're thinking of February, sir. Good day.
Is it true that if I cannot teach Sophia to think in 24 hours, then she won't be able to love me?
Leon,
Sophia, are you alright?
I must talk to you someplace where I will not be seen.
Of course. Where?
Can you meet me here?
Yes. When?
Now.
Of course. That is where I am.
Come up here, Leon. It's of the utmost importance. Leon, I overheard your conversation with the Count.
Yeah.
I cannot be taught. You must leave Milinchikov at once.
Never without you.
And take me with you tonight.
But the curse.
Cannot be broken. But we can live in these swamp and in brown roots, and I will grow old and ugly and more stupid and more ignorant and never love you. But at least we'll be together.
So, that's not exactly what I had in mind.
And we are lost.
No, Sophia. We will break the curse, I promise.
Oh, Leon. I wish I could love you.
You will, Sophia. Tomorrow, I promise.
Until tomorrow.
I wish you'd sleep in the kitchen.
Leon, come back.
What is it, Sophia?
I cannot sleep. I'm so frightened.
Don't be frightened, Sophia.
If I could know the feeling of loving you for just 1 day, I could endure 100,000 years of curses. Good night, Leon. God bless you and keep you.
She asks us not to be loved, but to know what it means to give her love to another. I think I've wandered into a very special place here. I love Snetsky, and Michigan, and Slovich, and Yenchna, and yes, even Count Yusevich. God give me the strength to break this curse. And to climb up and down that balcony. Oh, by the way, I urge you to give the matter some thought yourselves. I have no wish to alarm you, but you are, after all, within the bounds of Kolyachikov. Therefore, Wish us both the best of luck.
Leon, come back. I forgot to tell you something.
Not tonight, Sophia. I cannot take any more news.
Any news?
About what?
About what? About the Garza Has it been leaked again?
How would I know?
Let's check the paper.
Good idea.
It rained during the night.
Where does it say that?
I can feel it in the paper from bank.
Maybe your dog did that.
Oh, no. He only does it inside. His house broke down. What's wrong with your cow?
Oh, he's tired. I've been milking him since 4 o'clock.
Upside down?
You get a little more cream that way. Cream, fresh cream, right from the top. Drink it right from this figure. 2 copecks a mouthful. Fresh cream right from the outside.
Come, Lenya. Let us pray. Pray for deliverance. Dear Lord, who art in heaven, we art in Koli and Jacob, and we art in trouble.
We are simple people, dear Lord.
Oh, but we're not so simple that we don't believe in you.
Oh no, forgive us our sins, dear Lord.
We know not what we do because we know not what we do.
God bless us. God bless our daughter. God bless the schoolmaster. And God bless yourself. Whoever you are. Amen.
Was that the door?
No, I think it was someone knocking.
Oh, open it, open it! It must be the schoolmaster. Sophia! It's time! Wake up! Give yourself a nudge! The other way, the other way!
Do you have any idea what time it is?
10:06?
8:15.
A quarter to 9.
We don't have a clock.
Pick anyone you want. 10:20, 11:40. Is there something in there you like?
You don't understand. The count said I had exactly 24 hours to break the curse. And I arrived yesterday at exactly 9 o'clock. Boy, it's 8 o'clock now. That leaves me only an hour. It doesn't even leave me an hour. I just spent up an entire minute telling you how much time I haven't got left. Oh, dear Lord. Help me, dear Lord.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed it. We finished services 2 minutes ago.
The girl!
Oh, fine, listen. Wait, listen. I hear footsteps coming down the stairs.
Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Papa. Good morning, Schoolmaster.
She got over to your right. This is going to be her day, I know it.
And looking more idiot than ever.
Where shall we sit?
Doctor, with all due respect, I must ask the parents to leave the room.
Oh, by all means. We'll see that you're not disturbed. Goodbye, Sophia.
Goodbye, my little angel.
Do as the schoolmaster tells
We'll
you.
be praying for you every minute.
Now, schoolmaster, if you should succeed, be sure to give us the signal by rubbing on the window 3 times. But by usual
Hold by 6 long ones.
Now, if you fail, be sure to rub it on
Hold by 3 times long.
Oh, if you want to.
Would you please leave?
All right, fine.
Hey,
Watch that way.
Something's not right. I can feel it in my bones.
Shh. You can hear it. Lower your voice.
I'm a mother. I know these things. Why do you look so familiar?
Sophia, last night I decided that the task before us was one step beyond impossible. That I would fail. have to leave Kulichikov and all who failed before me. But today, looking into your eyes, I know there is no life for me without you. Therefore, we must not think of failure. We cannot afford to despair. Only a miracle can save us, but with a majestic, supreme effort, we must try to make that miracle happen.
What is a miracle?
A miracle is a wish that God makes. You are a miracle, Sophia.
You mean God wished for me?
In one of his most sublime moments. We must turn. This is a primary book of mathematics. It is used to teach very small children very simple problems in arithmetic.
Do you think it's too advanced for me?
Of course not. You cannot go back any further than this book. So let us begin. 1 is the figure, the symbol, the word for a single item. 1 finger, 1 Sophia, 1 Leon, 1 book. Now then, I am holding up 1 finger. Now I am holding up a second finger. 1 plus 1 is 2. Would you repeat that for me?
Which part?
1
1
plus 1
plus 1
is 2.
is 2.
Yes, we're making headway. Slow, invisible headway. But I am very proud of you, Sophia. Shall we go on?
Yes. History, please. I hope I can master it as well as I have mathematics.
Well, I don't think we've quite conquered mathematics. There are problems that could come up. Let us continue. 1 plus 2 is 3.
Am I finished with 1 plus 1?
You are if you remember the answer.
I remembered it before. Is it necessary to remember it again?
Of course it's necessary to remember it again. It's necessary to remember it for always.
You mean you will always be asking me what 1 plus 1 is?
No, but if you would like to move on to other things like 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3, and so on, you need to know the answer to 1 plus 1. And if you don't, then the answer to 1 plus 2 is meaningless.
Do you know how much 1 plus 1 is?
Certainly.
Then why is it necessary for me to know? Certainly, if you have such a human affection for me, you will give me the answer whenever I ask.
But I won't always be around to tell you. You have to know in case somebody else asks you.
Nobody here ever asks questions like that. Besides, even if they did, they wouldn't know if it was that I'd answer.
Because they were cursed with ignorance, and I'm trying to lift that debilitating affliction.
You're getting angry with me. What's the point of being educated if you get angry? Before you ask me such questions, you always said the loveliest things to me. Is this what it's like to be intelligent?
No, Sophia. It is I who am being unintelligent. It is frustration and impatience that leads me to such crude behavior. Shall we try again? 1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
No, don't repeat the word repeat. Repeat the part I say before I say the word repeat. Shall we try again? 1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
What were you like as a little boy?
What was I like as a little boy?
You're shouting again.
I was inquisitive, probing, wondering why we were put on this earth and what the purpose of man's existence was.
The purpose of man's existence.
Enough of that! You must stop asking me
Then
questions.
how am I to learn?
I answer the questions that I ask, not the questions you want me to answer.
Then I will only learn what you want me to know. Why can't I learn what I want to know?
Because what you want to know is not acceptable knowledge. What I am trying to teach is of significant value.
Is knowing what you were like as a little boy not acceptable knowledge?
Of course not. It's of no significance at all.
But it's much more interesting than that which is significant.
But I'm not trying to interest you, Sophia. I am trying to educate you.
I know, but while you fail to educate me, you never fail to interest me. I find that very significant.
There is nothing like the logic of an illogical mind. Shall we try it?
She must be speaking rabbit like a funny now.
How much longer is this going to take? I haven't sold a sausage all morning.
Good morning, Dr. Zabritsky.
What's going on?
I think he's teaching her gymnastics.
Dr. Zabritsky, I have an urgent letter for Schoolmaster Kolchinsky.
Quiet, please. This is school, so.
I have an important letter for him. It's marked urgent, so I only expect to read on passes.
Can't you see he's busy? Bring it back later.
I don't like the way this is going. I just don't like the way it's going.
Let us pray. Let us all pray to the Lord that this young man will deliver us from knowledge. Let us ask for his blessing. All right. Very religious on this side, semi-religious on the other. Oh, quiet on the side, please! The schoolmaster wants to speak. Oh, please, God, let this be the answer to our prayers.
Amen.
Schoolmaster is my daughter. Well, you know, empty or full.
She is the same as always. And I have only moments to ask this, so I must ask this quickly. Because of my deep and unbounded devotion for your daughter, I would like to ask for your hand in marriage. I ask this of you now while I still love you. In a few moments, I may not even know the meaning of the word. By the time the clock in the church steeple strikes 9, hope to have an answer from you.
He's a very nice young man, I'll say that. Very ambitious. Len, what do you think?
If the man can't break a simple curse, how's he going to put bread on the table?
And what about Tremble?
Oh,
Tremble, you know, up on the hill? The one who throws the water?
Oh, yeah. You're right. It's his curse. He would never permit such a marriage.
Oh, wait. There is one chance. If a stranger marries a Kolyachkabite before he becomes like, well, us, then he's free to take her away from him.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yes, this was added to the curse a few years ago to make it more exciting.
You would never see your daughter again, but you know that she was happy and getting smarter every day.
Oh, please, doctor, give me your permission.
But if you don't give it to her, you can give it to me.
I don't know. It's a decision. And I cannot make decisions. Let's leave it to God. Yes. Let God make the decision.
Leon, what are you doing?
Having my last thoughts. One final, pleasurable moment of reason.
So I was right. He wishes something to hope for that doesn't come true.
I'm sorry, Sophia. I'm sorry I cannot help you soar over mountains and lakes. But I will not leave you. I will stay here in Kolyachkov. Not basking in the light of your beauty, but cowering in the darkness of my abilities.
Oh, Leon, I would do anything to save you from this calamity. Anything. Oh, God, Leon, not for your life. There are ignorant girls in other villages you can learn to love.
Listen to me carefully, Sophia. I love you with all of my heart.
Oh, the church bell.
I may never say these words again. Oh, the time is up. Savor it. Keep the memory of what I said.
Oh, my last chance to marry.
I know the feeling.
The way I gaze lovingly into your eyes as I do now.
Say it, husband. Give them permission to marry quickly.
All the love I would have given you in your lifetime is now being compressed into a final instant.
Yes, I will go there right now.
Goodbye, Sophia. I did not love you long. I loved you well.
Always great to see the time in this course.
Tell everyone in Kalichikov that I...
9 o'clock and all's well. Wonderful news, Master Boczynski.
Mama, Papa, everyone. The schoolmaster has something to say. Let us all listen.
Oh, well, yes, but you said we should all listen.
Uh-oh.
He's got a look on his face that I've seen before.
Where? It's the same look you've got in your face.
No, I meant that we will all listen while you tell us what you have to say.
Oh, thank you. Actually, I don't have much to say.
Oh. There's no fool like a new fool.
Young man, do you still want to marry my daughter?
Marry your daughter? Oh, sir, you do me too great an honor.
Oh, I knew he'd never make it when he bought the whitefish from me. Yeah.
All right. You've all seen an Indian pool before. Come on, let's go. Keep it moving.
Well, if you ever want your urgent letter, let me know. Not that anything in your life is urgent anymore.
Go to the garden and plant some vegetables. We'll have salad tonight for dinner.
Well, young man, what are your plans now that everything has fallen apart at the top?
Actually, I don't know. This absence of thought is going to take some getting used to.
Well, you entering politics. You're very well suited for it.
Politics? Oh, no, sir. This is an old suit. If I were to get into politics, I would need all new clothes.
This is just one doctor's opinion, but when you get your curse, you really get your curse. Oh wait, Sophia, don't stay up too late now. I want you to go up on the roof later and take the canary for a walk.
Sophia, weren't we in the middle of a lesson when the clock began to chime? What were we saying?
You said that you loved me, and that I should savor it because soon you might not love me ever again. Do you not love me anymore?
Love you? I'm not quite sure I know what the word means. Perhaps if you kissed me. Would you like me?
With all my heart.
Oh, no, I
know what you meant. Well, Leon, the less you know, the better you kiss.
And the better you kiss, the more intelligent I become. Oh, look at me, Sophia! Look at me and tell me what you see!
I see a very good kisser, dirtying my father's sofa.
Oh, Sophia, you see a man full of intellect, inspired by love. I am not cursed. I only pretended to be stupid.
You pretended to be stupid?
Yes,
That doesn't sound very intelligent to me.
it will soon, I promise.
But the curse.
It had no effect on me. Oh, I was plenty worried when I was standing there, especially when the clock began to chime. But then I realized You can't be cursed unless you permit yourself to be. Everyone in Kulinchikov's lack of intelligence is caused by fear, guilt, relinquishing of one's self-esteem for a tyrannical power. Do you understand?
Everything but the explanation.
If a kid is told that they are not a child from the day they are born, they will grow up believing they are a worthless human being. Everyone in Kulinchikov was told that you were all stupid. Now do you understand?
Not as well as before.
I understand that saying it won't change. You must be sure. When I was standing there, I came upon a plan. We'll break the curse and save you from Yuskevich.
What is it?
You will marry Yuskevich!
Are you still pretending to be stupid?
No, Sophie, I don't mean Count Gregor.
Oh, thank goodness you had me frightened half to death.
You will marry me. I will become Yuskevich. Now, do you understand?
Don't ask me that question anymore.
Trust me, Sophie. Tomorrow, the marriage will happen. We will break the curse and tomorrow you will love me.
Oh, Leon, I'm so excited. Tonight, I will clear all of the nonsense out of my head to make room for all of the new knowledge that will be coming in. I love rearranging things.
Now at this time that I find Yuskevich, I must set my plan in action.
So you're just talking about me? Oh, you don't like him, don't you? Better than me, right? Come on, admit it. You know, if I could give up all of my wealth and all of my power just to be the hero, I would. I wouldn't have to wear this dumb outfit. And all of you would applaud when I come on. Well, you're not even listening to me, are you? All you care about is getting those two kids together. You know what? I hope it's raining when you leave here.
Count Yuskevich. Remember me? I am something Dolczynski.
Oh, listen to this conversation. What is it something?
I couldn't help but overhear you talking, even though I've lost most of my intelligence.
All of it.
All of it. It pains me to know that being disliked.
That's easy for you to say. You don't like me either, do you?
Well, I don't dislike you.
But do you like me?
No.
Ah, you see?
Well, maybe it's because you never do anything redeeming. Why not?
Don't know. I guess you want the way I was brought up like this. Ever since I was a boy, my father always told me, if you want to hold your power over people, you must never be nice to them. Always make them fear and tremble.
Did you like your father?
Oh, he was alright, I guess.
You didn't like him, did you?
Don't tell anyone I told you this, but when I was 9 months old, I tried to crawl away from home.
There you are. Then the answer to being liked is to do something redeeming.
You mean like a barbecue?
Barbecue?
Well, it's a start, but I was thinking about something on a more grander scale. I don't know. Lifting the curse?
But how can I? The curse can only be broken if Sophia marries me.
Or another Yuskevich.
There is none. I'm the last of my line.
That is, unless you had a son.
But I'm not even married. I may be a woman, but I do not fool around. Maybe that's why I'm so unhappy.
Well, you don't have to be married. You could adopt a son.
Huh? Adopt this son. Who?
Me.
You?
I am single, available, ready, and willing.
You know, I have always wanted a son. Someone to go on fishing trips. Oh, my boy Leon, I'd spoil you like anything.
That's okay. Dad,
And people would like me, wouldn't they?
look at them. They're all smiling at you. Even back there.
Oh, yes, I see. Thank you. And thank you. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me.
Well, now I think we should go sign the adoption papers and notify Sophia's family. Are you ready? Dad?
Well, let me just look at them for a little while longer, please.
Thank you. You know what? Thank you all. Maybe we can go get lunch together next week. In the meantime, all of you are invited to my son's wedding. First thing I'm going to do is get your shoes bronzed.
Oh, Dr. Mrs. Zubrinsky look beautiful. But isn't it bad luck for the mother of the bride to see the postman before the wedding?
This is it, Slovich. After 200 years, the curse will finally be over.
Oh, wait. I just had a terrible thought.
What's that?
Suppose they lift the curse, and I found out that I'm really stupid in the first place.
Quiet, everyone! I have a sponge cake in the oven.
Remember, if I still appear stupid, I'm only pretending.
You must be so proud.
He's been my son for 10 minutes and hasn't given me a moment of trouble.
Oh, there was for me, girl's hair. I hope she remembers to give me your change of the dress.
We are gathered here today, dear friends, to witness the joining two souls in holy matrimony. Now, it is only the goodwill and generous benevolence of our dear friend the Count that makes this blessed union possible. Will the groom step before me?
That's you, my kind.
And will the bride step before me?
No, Sophia, the bride, the bride.
And who will give the way this bride?
I give it away this bride
And why do you give the way this bride?
because he asked me, and I nodded my head, and he taketh her.
To Julian, son of Count Gregor, Mikhailovich Rostovsky Fyodor Yuskevich.
No. You don't have to do it today. It is a holiday.
To Julian, take Sophia, to have and to hold from this day on.
I have.
No, I do.
You do.
No, you do.
He does. Say it.
He will, he does. I said.
Don't say what I say what he says.
Oh, what did he say?
I do! Just say I do!
My papa says I do.
I'm beginning to hate this place.
And to you, Sophia, take Leon, in sickness and in health, for better or for worse. For as long as you both shall live.
I do.
With a brand like that, she could become anyone.
The ring, please.
Oh, I have it. It is the same one that Vladimir Yuskevich was going to put on the young Sophia's hand 200 years ago.
What an honor.
Place the ring on the finger. With this ring, I do wed. Justify in the group, thank you.
With this ring, I do wed.
Now, before I make this blessed union possible, is there any one of you who has just cause or reason why Leon and Sophia should not be together for late matrimony? Now, by the power invested in me as Chief Magistrate of the village of Kolechikov, I now pronounce thee...
Maybe that is one tiny, little thing.
You have an objection to this marriage?
Oh, you bet I do. This boy is not my son. This son is not my boy.
What are you saying, Papa?
You think that I am crazy? Why should I have to give up a wonderful bunch of noodle brains like her?
But the adoption papers.
They're false. You have trusted me so much you did not even read them. Here are the documents as proof. According to these documents, I did not adopt him. I divorced him! According to these papers, we are not father and son. We are no longer husband and wife!
Oh, dear God! My daughter almost married a divorced woman!
But fear not, everyone. Though I am a villainous, treacherous snake, I'm not a wet blanket. There will be a wedding.
I thought the girl not marry an impostor.
Oh, an impostor. No, 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 no. But a Yuskevich! Yes! You, my good man, have pledged your daughter away to a Yuskevich, and the pledge once given must be honored.
That is the law. I wrote it myself.
It's true. I voted for it.
And I am the only true Yuskevich here.
Leon, will you not object this marriage?
There is nothing I can do, Sophia. I am helpless.
Come on, hurry up.
All right, let's get this over with. There's been a hotel room booked for this honeymoon for 200 years.
Sophia, darling, I'm so sorry. With all my heart, truly sorry.
At least you'll get better dinners at this place.
Dearly beloved.
We've been to that club. I do. Ask her. She's the one.
Do you, Sophia, take Count Gregor for as long as he shall live.
Say yes, darling. You'll be rich and smart. That's better than having this.
Goodbye, Leon. Goodbye forever. I do.
Now, by the power invested in me, as Chief Magistrate of the village of Kolechikov,
You didn't say the other part.
what other part?
The part about if anybody objects. And I object!
What's that?
On what grounds?
On the grounds that I have not received my urgent letter yet.
Oh, what kind of grounds is that?
I have an urgent letter for Schoolmaster Polchinsky.
For me? What could it be?
Oh, let him read it while we finish the ceremony.
I can't do that. It's against the law.
It's true. I even voted for it.
Oh no. It's bad news. My uncle, sole remaining relative, died recently in St. Petersburg. Nothing but all of his debts.
Good. When you're going downhill, it gets faster at the bottom.
He blamed all of his misfortunes on a curse that got over 2 200 years ago and said that even changing his last name to Tolchinsky didn't keep him away from it.
What was his name before Tolchinsky?
Yuskavich!
Okay, places everybody. I don't want to spend the rest of my life marrying this girl. Is everybody ready? No! Julia. And the you, Sophia. Now, does anyone here object? Which one you know what I'm saying? I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Thanks to you, I'll probably
life, I know when I'm well off.
Good day.
You know, it's not that crazy of a story after all. I mean, think about it. Don't we all know someone who came from a place like Kolyachikov? An aunt, an uncle, a girlfriend, a boss. Take magistrate, for example. Spent the next 2 years preserving law and order, but was soon found guilty of taking bribes for political favors. He spent the next 2 years in jail, but eventually sold his memoirs for a fortune. Mishkin gave up the postal service and eventually became an author, writing a 600-page story on the curse of Kolyachikov. Before it got to the publisher, though, it got lost in the mail. Yechka invested all of her money in real estate, now owns 17 houses in the village of Kolyachikov, including Count Gregor's. She also owns land in 6 other countries that have curses on them as well. Slovich invested all of his money in 4 butcher shops in the village that really only needed one, confirming his greatest spirit, with or without the curse. He is stupid. Gathered his sheep, his wool, and eventually became a very wealthy collectorist. My dear mother-in-law, Madame Zubritsky, became the first female mayor of the village of Kolyachikov, and eventually representative of the northern Ukraine sector. Her husband sees her by appointments only. Became more and more intelligent, lovable, and eventually became the town mother, spending his dry seasons up on the hill praying for someone to throw the water. Dr. Zubritsky became one of the finest doctors in all of Russia. Was eventually doctor of the royal family, and eventually nominated to the Academy of the Royal Sciences. He still has trouble opening up jobs. And poor Sophia. She was and still is a miracle. She has a knowledge that cannot be found in books. Not that we don't have our differences, but not that our days are blissfully happy. She has in turn become my teacher, and has taught me that there is no spirit, evil, or otherwise, that can destroy a pure heart of devoted love. And as for me, I now spend my days dedicated to the education of the unenlightened.